Hey everybody. Hey everybody. How are you? Can you hear me? Can y'all let me know if you can hear me tonight? Uh, Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Testing one, two, three, four. Can you hear me, everybody? Hmm? Good evening, good evening. How are you? Good evening, good evening. Can y'all hear me well? Yes. Hey Shauna, hey Charmaine. Hey there, Apostle Eva, Evangelist Charmaine. Hey, everybody. Yes, you can hear me. Good. Good, good, good. Good evening, Mother Yvonne. Prophetess Yvonne, how are you? Hey there, hey. How are you? I am not going to be on here long. I cannot be on here long. Um, but I am going to be fairly strong. Hey, Nell. Hey, Janelle. How are you? Um, do me a favor, if you would, and hit that button that rhymes with care, starts with an S. Hey, Mama Reba, do me a favor also. And if you are on YouTube and all of that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also, if you're on one of the Facebook accounts, do me a favor and tag some people, share this. It's going to be pretty potent tonight. If you don't know, I have been away for a while, for a little bit. I think this might be one of the longest sabbaticals I've taken in a while, but I have something for you tonight. I cannot be on here long, but I will be fairly strong tonight. I have something to say to everyone. So tell Lottie Dottie everybody about what is going on. Listen, I want to encourage all of you, if you have not already, this week starts the Decoded Mentorship program that I am hosting. I'm going to be mentoring you intensely and in depthly for 12 weeks straight. It is a 12-week program that is 3 months of mentorship every week. And depending on how you enroll, that's also between 4 to 6 not necessarily in person, but one-on-one sessions with me. It's gonna be bananas, okay? You definitely want to do that. But tonight I'm going to give you a free session. Is that all right? Y'all gonna be a decoded mentee for free tonight. Everybody type in free. Huh? Everybody type in free. And I'm only doing this because the Lord told me to do it. And so I'm being obedient. To be honest, I'm tired. But I am doing what the Lord told me to do. Amen. Amen. All right. I see y'all typing in free. Yes. Free. Yeah. It is free tonight. It is free. What's up, Dwayne? It is free on tonight. Yeah. So y'all get to be a decoded mentee for free tonight. So before I get into it, I'm going to pray. Honestly, I'm going to pray. I've been praying every hour on the hour for the last 6, 7 days. So I am going to go into what I have. I'm going to pray, go into what I have, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Okay. But y'all get to be decoded. Y'all get to be a decoded mentorship free. So let everybody know. Y'all need to be tagging people. Y'all need to be sending this to people. Click the share button on YouTube and get the link and text it to people. Say, you need to tune in right now. You need to tune in right now. Huh? That's what you need to do. So, yeah, this is going to be good. Okay, let me do this really quickly so that I can pay attention to what I got. I've got to put myself on Do Not Disturb so that I can do what needs to be done. All right, cool beans. Let's go. I'm going to pray. Father, in Jesus' name, I thank you for these people. I pray that what I pour into them will produce much good fruit. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, you ready? Yeah, that was a quick prayer. I know y'all didn't expect that, huh? But listen, tonight, again, I'm going to let y'all in on Decoded Mentorship Program for free. This is a free session. I'm doing it live and in public. If you want to come into the program, you can go to drchrismontgomery.com and you can enroll. We got payment plans, we got all of that, but it starts this week. So you're going to have to get in. You're going to have to let us, if you want to do a payment plan, you're going to have to let us know what you can do, what you want to do, so that we can get you signed up and get you ready for the sessions that start this week, the first group live session that we're going to have on Zoom. Okay. All right. I want to let you know tonight that honestly, you are not confused. You are misinterpreted. We coming in straight like this. You are not confused. You are misinterpreted. And so tonight, I'm going to give you 4 conversations really that you can have with yourself that is going to really make it impossible for you to remain the same. If you take what I say to you tonight and you apply it to your life, you are not going to remain the same. I've got a whole lot more to give you for 12 weeks, but tonight you get to come on in to Decoded Mentorship for the free. Okay, so let's do this. Here's the first thing that I want to discuss with you. Again, I'm telling you, you are not confused. You're misinterpreted. Here's the first thing I want to give you. There's a difference between who you are and how you survived. There is a difference between who you are and how you survive. You think you're independent, but what if you are hyper independent because no one came to you when you needed them? Pause for the cause. You call yourself, oh, I'm independent, but the only reason why you are hyper independent is because nobody came to you when you needed them. You reached out for help and nobody came. So now you become hyper independent, which is not a good thing. You think that you're low maintenance. But what if you learn not to need anything because needing felt unsafe? You think you're strong, but what if strength was the mask you wore nobody else could see? What if you think that you're strong, but that strength that you think you feel was the mask that you wore so that nobody could see you fearing anything? Here's the principle I want you to grab. Most people are not operating from identity. They are operating from adaptation. Now, adaptation is brilliant, but it's temporary. When temporary strategies become permanent personalities, you start living as a version of yourself that was built for survival, not purpose. Your trauma may have trained you to be capable, but it also may have trained you to become disconnected. Y'all don't want to talk to me today. Is this too much too soon? Y'all let me know. Is this too much too soon? If you tracking with me, just say you tracking with me. Just say I'm tracking. I'm trying to decode you. I'm trying to decode you. You up here thinking that you strong. You think that you independent. But the reason why you so hyper independent is because nobody came to you when you needed them. You think that you're strong, but that strength is a mask that you're wearing so that nobody can see that you're afraid. Nobody can see that you are scared. No one can see that you're hurt. You think that you are, oh, I'm low maintenance and all of that, but no. The thing is, it's not that you're low maintenance. What happened is you learned not to need anything because needing started to feel unsafe for you. Mhm. This is where we are. Y'all tracking? Okay, good. Wonderful. You may be successful and still not be yourself. You may be admired and still feel unseen. You may be functioning and still be fragmented. You need to ask yourself, when did I first become this version of me? What happened in my life when this trait developed? What if I felt completely safe? What would change about how I show up in life? If you start asking that question, those questions alone, that will start to destabilize false identity in your life. Because what I said before, that hyper independence, that false strength, that false low maintenance, and all of that stuff, that's false identity. And so inside of Decoded, we're going to dismantle survival identity and we're going to reconstruct your authentic identity. Does that make sense? Okay. That was the first one. There's a difference between who you are and how you survived. Stop saying this is just me and it's really the byproduct of what you endured. That's not really who you are. That's what you put on. That's the identity you took on in response to something that was not okay with you. Oh, they don't like me today. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's keep going. I want you to understand this. You don't lack confidence, you lack clarity. You don't lack confidence, you lack clarity. You don't lack confidence, you lack clarity. You keep taking courses, you keep reading books, you keep working on yourself, but you still feel uncertain. And it's not because you're incapable, it's because you're trying to build confidence in something that you haven't defined. Confidence is the byproduct of clarity. You can't feel secure in a version of yourself that you haven't even articulated. Most people are not insecure, they're simply undefined. And undefined people are easily influenced. They shapeshift depending on the room. They negotiate their own voice. They doubt their own instincts. Confusion is often suppressed self-trust. You knew it, you sensed it, but you overrode it to be liked, you overrode it to make people feel safe. You overrode what you picked up to be accepted. You overrode it to be approved by people. I'm here to tell you that override That override becomes chronic. Then you call it confusion. What? Yes. You done overrode all of your clarity because you want to fit in. You want to be in the room. What are they going to say? How are they going to react? You done overrode all of your clarity. You done took every course, read every book. It was a new year, new me, right? You done did all of the working on myself and you still uncertain. It ain't about your capability, and it ain't about none of that. It's because you trying to build confidence in something that you haven't even defined about yourself. You need to define who you are going to be. Confidence is the byproduct of clarity. I'm repeating these notes on purpose because I need y'all to get it. Confidence is the byproduct of clarity. You can't feel secure in a version of yourself. You cannot feel secure in a version of yourself that you have not articulated. Who is you? Who are you? Hello. And dealing with so many people, I've discovered that a lot of people are they're not insecure. They're simply undefined. They don't lack security in this or confidence in this. They just have not brought definition to themselves. They can't even articulate the definition. And that's why you are easily influenced. That's why you start to shapeshift depending on the room. This is why you start to negotiate your own voice. You don't go live. You don't put your voice out there. You don't do all of this stuff. Why? Because you are not functioning in clarity. You doubt your own instincts. As I said before, confusion is often suppressed self-trust. You don't trust yourself. That's why you're confused. You knew, you sensed it, you felt it, but you overrode it so that you could be liked and safe and accepted and approved and all of these things. Is this helping anybody? I told y'all this, y'all in Decoded for free tonight. And this is the mild version of what sessions are going to be like. Is this helping anybody? In Decoded, in this mentorship program, in Decoded, I'm not just going to be here to motivate you. I'm here to define you. Because I've got to eliminate your insecurity. And clarity eliminates insecurity. Here's the third thing I want you to get, because I can't be on here for too much longer. Here it is. Here's the third thing I want you to get. Your gift is not what you think it is. Oh boy, y'all take a deep breath. Deep cleansing breath. Your gift is not what you think it is. Your gift ain't what you think it is. Let me back up before I do that, because I got to give y'all a practical principle on how to stop overriding yourself and so that you can get in clarity. If you override yourself and your own clarity to be liked, liked or safe, I said self, safe, accepted, or approved, that override is going to become chronic. You're going to do it over and over and over again, and then it's going to become a habit. Then you're going to call it confusion. You're going to be like, I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's because you keep overriding your clarity. Here's something you need to immediately start doing to stop that pattern. You need to start tracking. Where do I override myself? Where am I? Am I at church? Am I at work? Is it in my marriage? Is it at home? Is it around my friends? Where do I override myself? What do I do? Watch this. Not what do I do? What do I know, but I refuse to admit? Take a deep breath right there. I know y'all don't like this. I feel it. I can feel it over the ether wave. What do I know but refuse to admit? Look at them numbers going down. It was just about 70 of y'all between the platforms. I know y'all getting engaged. Y'all getting talked to. Saints don't like that. What do I know but I refuse to admit? Here's another one. Where am I waiting for permission? Where am I waiting for permission? Where am I waiting for somebody to give me the okay? In Decoded, I'm not just here to motivate you, I'm here to define you. I'm here to bring definition to who you are. You may think you know who you are, but we're going to define it, and I'm going to teach you how to say what you know about you. Because the truth of the matter is, many of y'all know stuff about yourself, but you will never say it. You'll never confess your own success and your own greatness. You'll never really own it. People got to get you in a small circle so that you can say it softly. No, we're going to bring definition and clarity to you. Because I'm going to eliminate that insecurity. Because when you are clear, you cannot be insecure. Let me move on to number 3. Move on to number 3. Yes, Lord, I hear you. Here we go. Move on to number 3. Are y'all getting this? Y'all getting it? Y'all understand? Let's go. Number 3, your gift is not what you think it is. I know. Your gift is not what you think it is. You think your gift is preaching. You think your gift is business. You think your gift is creativity. But what if those are vehicles, not the gift? What if your actual gift is pattern recognition? What if your gift is actually emotional calibration? What if your gift is actually translating complexity into simplicity? What if your gift is actually activating belief in others? You think it's preaching? You think it's business and creativity? That's what you think your gift is? You think your gift is prophecy? No, that's the gift of the Spirit. But what if your actual gift is pattern recognition? And it manifests as discernment. Okay, y'all don't like that. See, I'm trying to decode you. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all ain't gonna like this. Church done coded you. And you done patterned yourself to the codes of church. For many of you. For many of you, culture has coded you. And you done patterned yourself to the codes of culture. That's why you think your gift is something. Okay. Your gift ain't prophecy. That's the Spirit's gift. Your gift ain't working of miracles. That's the Spirit's gift. Your gift is it. Oh Lord, they don't like this. I gotta decode the saints. I'm trying to decode you. I'm trying to help you understand some stuff. Your gift is actually pattern recognition. Your gift is actually emotional calibration. Your gift is actually translating complex things into simplistic things. Complexity into simplicity. Your gift is actually activating belief in others. But you just want to call it evangelist. You want to call it prophet. You want to call it apostolic. You want to call it working of miracles. You want to go, no. That's the gifts of the Spirit. Your gift has a different. Okay. Is this helping anybody? Or am I just on here talking to myself? Huh? Your gift is not what you do. It is the effect you consistently create. I'm going to say it again. Your gift is not what you do. I'm going to say it again. Your gift is not what you do. Your gift is the effect you consistently create. Hello? Anybody home? Anybody in there? Look at your life. What happens around you repeatedly? What shifts when you enter into the room? What do people say after interacting with you? Look at your life. What happens around you repeatedly? What shifts when you walk in the room? What do people say after they have interacted with you? I'm going to tell you this. That pattern is your code. Yeah. Understanding and being able to answer those questions. If you can do that, you can find your code. Here's something most people miss right here. You ready? Listen closely. You've been trying to monetize your skill. Oh God, y'all know they not gonna like this. Jesus, help me through here. You've been trying to monetize your skill. You've been trying to monetize your skill, but your income is tied to your impact. If you have skill with no impact, you will not have income. Your income will maximize when you marry your skill with impact. And many of y'all watching me on this live or the replay, many of y'all are trying to monetize your skill. The way you're going to see the prosperity is when you decode and uncode and realize your impact. You monetize your impact, not your skill. Okay, yeah, okay. Skill gets paid. Skill gets paid, but transformation gets positioned. Skills get paid, but transformation gets positioned. Mhm. You can be a fashion designer, and if you keep trying to monetize your skill to make clothes and not the impact, it's going to dry up. But if you focus on the impact, how women or men feel in your clothing, why you design the way that you do, the culture you're trying to create, the impact of what you are, then you're going to see the income increase. But if you just said, oh, I'm just throwing this together because I got the skill to do it, yeah, you're going to get the customer, they're going to pay you for it, but they're not going to return. But if you focus on the transformation that happens, you focus on the impact that happens, then that's when you start getting repeat customers. Okay. When you identify the transformation that you produce, when you learn to identify the transformation that you produce, monetization becomes ethical and effortless. Huh? Here's something that you need to start doing right up and through here. Ask yourself, what changes for people because I exist? I'm trying to help you decode. What changes for people because I exist? What problems feel obvious for me to solve? Where do people naturally seek my input? When you start answering those questions, I want you to understand that won't be random information. That will be revelation to you of where your monetization is. And I'm going to teach you in Decoded how to package that. Not your skill, not your ability, but how to package your impact. Okay. Here's the fourth thing, and then we out. Many of you on this live, either watching replay or watching the live, many of you are exhausted. You are overwhelmed and everything. But I'm here to tell you, you are overwhelmed because you are unaligned. Ain't nobody saying nothing to me right here. You are overwhelmed because you are unaligned. You're busy, you're exhausted, you're juggling, you're starting and stopping, and you think you need better discipline. If I could just do this better, if I could just wake up at 6 a.m., I'm gonna start waking up at 6 a.m. and then by 6:45, I'm gonna do this, and then by 7 o'clock, I'm gonna do this, and then by 9 o'clock, I'm gonna do. You think you need more discipline. But what if you don't lack discipline? You lack alignment. We just talking. What if it ain't discipline that you lack? It's alignment that you lack. Your energy will leak when your identity is unclear. You will lose energy, leak energy when your identity is unclear. When you don't know who you are, when you don't know who you are, you say yes to too much. Oh God, here. When you don't know who you are going to say yes to way too much. When you don't trust yourself, you're going to over prepare. When you don't feel worthy, you're going to overperform. Overwhelm is misplaced identity. I'm going to say it again. Overwhelm is misplaced identity. You are not tired because you're called to a lot. Stop saying that. Because if he sent you to do a lot, if God sent you to do a lot, he at the same time gives you the capacity to do what he sent you to do. So stop saying I'm so tired because I got so much to do. No. You're not tired because you called to a lot. You're tired because you're carrying stuff that were never assigned to you. Some of y'all need this. Y'all ain't never got this kind of talking to, but you gonna get it today. You carrying stuff that was never assigned to you. Misalignment is expensive. Yeah, it is. Misalignment is expensive. It's emotionally expensive. It's financially expensive. It's spiritually expensive. You need to start asking yourself, what am I doing that does not feel like me? What am I doing that does not feel like me? What responsibilities that I inherit that are not mine? What responsibilities that I have taken on that don't belong to me? If I removed fear, what would I stop immediately? Oh God, y'all don't like that. I could feel it. If I removed fear, what would I stop immediately? If you ask that question, if I remove fear, what would I stop immediately? That will expose everything. That'll blow the cover off of everything. And in Decoded, the mentorship program, in Decoded, we're not just going to identify your assignment. I'm going to help you eliminate what isn't. And that can be scary for a lot of you. I'm not just going to sit here and help you identify what your assignment is and what God has sent you into the earth to do, or whatever, and help you discover your call. No, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you eliminate what is not your assignment. I'm gonna help you eliminate what is not your calling. I'm gonna help you eliminate what is not assigned to you. I said eliminate it. I want y'all to understand this. You are not behind. You are not incapable. You are not confused. You are just simply misinterpreted. And until you decode yourself, you're going to continue to build a life that does not fit you. Decoded mentorship is not inspiration, it's reconstruction. Don't come into this mentorship program looking to just be inspired. No. I'm coming to deconstruct and reconstruct you. We're going to decode you. If this quick live unsettled you, good. That means something in you is ready. That means something in you needs this mentorship. Enrollment is open now. You can go to drchrismontgomery.com. I gave you a free session just now. And this was the very light version. Light version of Decoded. Go to Dr. Christopher Montgomery, drchrismontgomery.com. It's right there at the top of the website. Click on Decoded and you can enroll in it. You can do payment plan. You can request payment plans, all of the things. If you can't pay in full. And let me say something to some of you, because I just heard it in the spirit, as it were. And I also want to let y'all know spots are extremely limited. I'm not trying to have 100 people in here. I would say I'm cool with it, but the potency of Decoded and what I'm going to be pouring and mentoring these people in, no. Because I'm not being surface in this one. Because we got to do some work. And let me say something, because some of y'all will get on there and be like, ooh, it's so expensive. Is it? Is it really? Is it really? Because the truth of the matter is, some of y'all will look at the different levels and go, oh, I can't do that. I don't. Yes, you can, and yes, you do have it to do it. Mm-hmm. The highest one that you can enroll in, if you did a bi-weekly plan, you spend more than that in food, eating out. You buy clothes, you do all kind of stuff. You can do it. Don't tell me what you can't do. The truth of the matter is, you don't want to invest what you need to invest in. Perhaps you need to see yourself as more valuable than what you do. All right, I'm just saying. You can go enroll. I'm telling you, Decoded is the solution that many of y'all have been looking for. And I'm not just saying it because I'm hosting it or I'm the mentor of it or the leader of it. I'm not just saying it because it's me. I know what I'm about to do. I know what the journey that we're about to be on. And this is what you need to be investing in. If I literally told you, hey, I see the problems and I got the solution, how much would it be worth to you to get the solution and to get the answer? If I told you I can get you where you're trying to go, all right, anywho, it's there. I want you to know spots are limited. You go to drchrismontgomery.com, click on Decoded. You could click one of the tiers, or you can get the payment plan, enroll today. I'm cutting it off on Thursday. So, I'm sorry, Friday. I'm cutting it off on Friday. But don't wait till Friday, because y'all know how y'all like to be. Right now, make your decision. Get in here, request your payment plan, request whatever it is that you need to do to get in Decoded. Space is actually almost full for some of the tiers, to be honest. but y'all need to get in here. Remember this: clarity is expensive. Clarity is expensive, but confusion and repeated cycles cost way more. Costs way more. You've taken all types of programs, but you've never been decoded. You've gone to way many same seminars, but you've never been decoded. They told you what to do, but they never helped you understand who you are. They helped you develop your skill, but they never taught you about impact. It's time to get decoded. Y'all ready? So let's go. Go to drchrismontgomery.com, click on Decoded, get registered, get enrolled. I love to take the journey with you. It's going to be amazing. If not, just take this live, play it on replay, because I gave y'all a lot. And it was surface, kind of surface, close to the surface. It was a light version of what our group sessions are going to be like. Okay? So I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all soon. All right? Y'all have the most amazing evening. Be, as I always say, do the world a favor. Be somebody great. All right? I'll talk to y'all soon.